I'm upset, and you'll know what I mean by this, Daniel. Why isn't there a stand up for Cole campaign or a let's help Cole GoFundMe or because man,
I fucking
they
agree.
Fucking shit all over this man.
Really? Oh, can I just? I don't want to. I want you to keep going on Cole because you guys were sending me messages when I told you that I started watching it.
Right.
And I told you, hey, I'm not a big fan of Cole.
At the beginning,
He seems like a tool.
Yeah.
He dresses kind of goofy.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's not a tool. Well, I mean, he's just.
But
he's
you
just
told
a-
me.
he's
Well, you
very
guys
goofy.
said. Oh, you said I'm all in with Cole.
I wasn't
Because you
done-
kinda
I wasn't-
have to be.
and I wasn't done yet when we had that interaction. I wasn't done with the show.
And now you're saying you're
Now-
for sure doubling
no,
down on
I'm
Cole.
saying I want to start a hashtag at least
Mm-hmm.
to help this man because as you know with these shows, Louis, there's
Yeah.
a reunion.
Okay.
And
But before the reunion, he's got shit on twice.
yes.
At the wedding, they go up and they're like, they're always like trying to feel each other out. Are you gonna marry me? I'm gonna marry you if you're gonna marry me. Well,
I'll do it if you'll do it.
I'm doing it.
I'll do it if you'll
I
do
fell
it.
in love with you in the pause. They all say the same shit.
Oh no.
They get to the wedding, and Zenibi, what's her name?
Zenab.
Yes.
Has this fucking speech prepared. She doesn't pull out a scroll like I'm doing.
Yeah.
But she
But-
might as well have.
It's obviously a prepared speech
Yeah.
Yeah.
that she's worked out about how this guy is broke her confidence in
Yeah.
half, how
He's disrespected her.
her, how he made her have an eating disorder.
He single-handedly.
Cole.
Cole. Goofy Cole, dude.
Goofy sweetheart Cole.
Yeah.
With that stupid
With stupid Zenibi.
And it's important to know, Louis.
And
Go ahead.
when she finishes, her friends clap for her, and Cole is left like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that, dude?
So
Friends clap
Okay, let me
at
ask.
the wedding, and
half
she
of the
dunks
wedding
him.
place
Can I-
claps for her as she walks away.
Can I ask you guys? Did you guys get any indication, any sign that any of those things were true from what you watched?
Well,
There's a tiny little thing where he has they meet they I told you that the toxic trait of the show is that they then bring everybody together and then you're like, oh, there's that girl that I also had a very deep connection with that I almost picked like 3 days ago, and here she is now. So of course everything, it was literally they met at night. The following day they put these people in a pool and then they force everybody to interact. And of course, my man Cole kind of, like,
The ballerina was it?
He
the
likes
ballerina?
yeah, it
ballerina.
was Colleen. Yes, it was the ballerina. And he was like, he was very physically attracted to her. And he tells her that. She kind of shuts it down. It doesn't really go past that. But that was the thing that they really hung on onto. And Zenob's got the confidence of a mouse in a human body. So she couldn't ever let go of that. And I think that's about as far as you see.
Now,
But
how sleazy was it? Cole's.
it was pretty sleazy.
well,
But it wasn't.
they didn't
it
touch
wasn't-
each other.
No.
They basically were like, I think you're hot, you think I'm hot, and then Cole's like, oh man, and
Yeah.
then that was it.
And that was it.
okay.
Okay, but
it wasn't like fucking Bartiz or anything.
No, it wasn't
like
like,
that, dude.
she's a fucking
She's a
smoke
show.
It's a smoke show.
He didn't go back and tell her how hot she was or
Right.
anything like that.
Right. So, there was a lot of stuff that I felt, Daniel, at the reunion that was made up or that she had. My impression of Zenab was this.
Let's give him so she gets shit on at the wedding, Cole does.
Yes.
Then she brings it to the reunion and just re-shits on him over.
Yeah.
And they're kind of siding with them, right?
Yeah.
I felt like the whole
I think
cast
she
was.
got the
Mom
whole-
mentality, dude.
Yeah, exactly. It was a mob mentality. And also, I think my impression is that the girls from this season got real tight.
Oh, dude, it was such a girl
And
tight
it was
thing.
like a girl tight thing. And my impression, Daniel, was that she, in her insecure moments, I feel like she may have made things up and said it to the girls. And obviously it spread, the lies spread. and now she has to stick to the lie because she can't say, you know what, I lied to make you guys feel sorry for me. So she has to stick to it because my man Cole's like, what are you talking about? Right? And she says, oh, there's a lot of off-camera stuff that thank these people for not making you look like that. And I was like, all they want to do is make you guys look fucking horrible. Why would these people, if they have these videos or audios or whatever of you telling her not to eat 2 cuties because she's going to get fat, or not to, whatever she said about him, why would, dude, they would be frothing at the mouth like, I can't wait.
Dude, if they caught you doing like a Nazi salute eating a puppy, don't fucking put it on TV.
Fuck? So what kind of pull does she think
right.
that Cole has that they're gonna not show him in that light? They would fucking love that.
So Zanibi tells everybody that Cole said that if
behind the scenes, this is behind the scenes stuff
that
we didn't see.
There was something that happened where he told her that if she ate 2 oranges,
cuties. The tangerines,
that
2 cuties,
she was going to be fat or something like that. He was like, "Don't eat it, you're fat."
He said, "Are you going to eat all of that?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Those 2 little, those cuties, those tangerines, they're small." Yeah. And supposedly she it was late, and she had two of the cuties to the tangerines.
They were going to go to dinner,
and
which
then
we didn't know.
He was like, "You're going to eat all that," and then
he's like, "Play the footage. If you guys have it," he's like talking to the producers.
Please
play the footage if you have the footage. I would love if you play that footage. And I'm like, play the footage, you know? And they do. Unedited. They play a large portion of the footage. Would you agree, Chris? Mm-hmm. A good, I would say, admissible in court. It's not edited at all, and you can clearly see Zanibi's a crazy fucking bitch, and she was lying the whole fucking time, dude.
And did he get any type of apology?
They ended the show. So he's like, play it. They end the reunion, but at the end of the reunion, they air it. The unedited clip with the tofu, what are those things called?
The cuties.
The cuties. And it proves his innocence.
And it's important to note, man. It's important to note this. He must come from, as goofy looking as he is, and as kind of frat boy energy that he has. Yeah. He seems like he might be from a good family, and he's genuinely a nice guy. His family wanted no part to do with any of this shit. They didn't believe that he
does come from a good family.
They didn't believe that he was doing it. They didn't support it. So his family was not there. And I bring that up because at the wedding, it was 80% Zenob's guests with a few of his friends, because his family, again, did not support him.
Yeah.
So that's where the whole clap thing is. This man, I think, genuinely went against what he was feeling. And I don't think he was... She wasn't his first choice physically, but I don't think the woman's unattractive, so I don't think there was that.
No,
problem.
I remember her.
But it wasn't his, it's not what he goes for. But he was overlooking that, and he had every intention to marry this woman for the right reasons for him, and then she just like shits all over him.
Which he totally shouldn't have married her, because she was so mean to him, dude.
He was trying to prove himself the whole time. He's just trying to get her approval, and it's sad, man. And maybe he doesn't realize it.
But he dodged the bullet, right?
I bring all this up because he shows up at the fucking reunion. Everybody looks fucking great, man. Everybody is like dressed up, looks great. My man Cole looked like he had been fucking sleeping in his car for fucking 5 days, man. But because he was genuinely affected.
How about how they're all wearing those colorful suits?
Yeah, man.
I thought that was interesting.
But he still had color, but he just looked rough, man.
He had his beard kind of scruffy growing out.
And he was crying, and he apologized. Which
was a mistake.
And this brings me back to my fucking point. Why aren't we doing a fucking save Cole, help Cole, something for Cole, and get him on the fucking Bachelor or something, because the poor man fucking deserves better.
I was just gonna say,
his ass through the fucking mud,
and then she leaves,
dude.
and she goes, I didn't want to be mean, but he needed to be told some things. And I'm like,
right then?
Yes.
At the fucking altar?
She's crazy. And everybody was like jumping on him, and then Alexa just had it out for him, and then she fucking got in her fucking man's little ear, and this fucking puppet's like, oh yeah, fucking...
That fucking Brennan piece of shit. What a fucking cocksucker.
Yeah,
what a little fucking bitch, dude.
Right?
When he was like, his arm around and fucking like, telling Cole, I was like, you little fucking bitch.
And then so there was
I know who that one was.
There was a
He's
story.
the one that fucking got married, a tall guy with
to Khloe Kardashian.
Khloe Kardashian.
Okay, so check it out, Louis.
The one right away that proposed, the first one?
Him,
yes.
Him. So there was one of the things that Zena brought up was that he goes to, supposedly he got a girl's number at their bachelor party because they had a little bachelor party that after the cameras were off, they fucking went somewhere and he got a girl's number and he said that, oh, I don't, and he didn't even kiss her because the word is that he was like, oh, I don't do cheating, but he supposedly got a number and they wanted to kiss, but they didn't, right? Mm-hmm. So here comes fucking old Brennan's bitch ass. And then he's like, they're like, where did we go? When Cole's like, okay, where did we go? After we took an Uber and everybody went home, and all the guys are like kind of agreeing, and then Cole's like, where did we go, Brennan? What did we do after? And all of a sudden he's like, I don't know. I was too drunk, man. Don't ask me. And I was like, you fucking little
bitch,
pussy whip bitch ass little punk. Man.
He is a fucking punk. I hate him. And obviously they went somewhere, right?
No, I don't think they did.
To me, here's what happened. The guys fucking went somewhere, dude. Because this story, out of nowhere, it seemed fishy to me. And then they're like, did we go anywhere? And they were kind of like, yeah, I don't remember. No, everyone has fucking amnesia all of a sudden.
No, Crazy Eyes Matt said no, and I kind of believe him.
Okay, but it was kind of like...
He was like, no, I remember we took an Uber. And
is that the one with the ballerina?
Yes.
They kept doing this like, I remember bullshit.
Yeah.
So, to me, if they didn't go anywhere, they would be like, no, we went home. That's what they would say. But they were kind of like... Anyway, it's their bachelor party. They should have went to a fucking strip club.
Yeah.
Whatever. And they fuck some strippers. Ooh, wah. You know? That is besides the fucking point here.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think. But I definitely think that the boys went somewhere that night for sure.
And anyway, my bottom line is, guys, is it's worth a watch, actually, if you can get past the initial. It's tough at first. It was tough for me. But I want to fucking get this Save Cole campaign going because
what can we do to help Cole?
Something that rhymes with Cole.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
All right. So, what
you got?